All right. Hello, 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 hello. Sorry for the late start. Boy, we got all of his laundry done. And folded. It took me a lot longer than I would have liked, but we got it done, which is what matters. And we are ready to finish up the game, hopefully. You know, barring anything unforeseen, we should be able to run through and finish the game. We have all of the Stark Mountain stuff that needs to get done. Is, from my knowledge, that's the only thing we haven't done yet. So there's that. But this is the team currently. Same team we had in the last stream, pretty much. Everyone has gotten some levels except for Victory Bell, which is okay, kind of. But let's go ahead and spin our wheel. Do a contest. This wheel and wanting me to do the contest in this game, man. We're getting our fair share of it. So I'm trying to refresh. That's fine, I'll just do this. Oh, it just wants to have a mind of its own today, apparently. All right, fine. Try to screw me over a little bit, why don't you? But, I don't believe... Yeah, we did not get through the entirety of this route that we're in currently. I actually didn't think we were gonna get here in the previous stream. But, turns out it's a little bit kinder to us. We were able to get here. So hopefully the luck that we had in the previous stream does carry over to here, because if this is the end, we got to make sure that we come out of here with a win. All right, so Viper. Now you are part dark in this game, so I do need to be careful of any night slashes or crunches coming my way. I can, but I think it'd just be better if we don't. Now do something a little bit different. Do something a little bit different. So who did we take into the contest last time? It was the Ampharos, right? So if that's the case, I could do a higher difficulty contest with the Ampharos. See if we win that. Because it doesn't matter if I win the contest, it just matters if I do the contest. Version. Stay in. We should outspeed. Of course you're gonna go for fake out. Ooh, it's got power gem. I forgot that you learned that by level up, actually. Critical hit, it didn't matter. Person's so... Stats are so iffy that a choice banded stab fly from an Aerodactyl. Yeah, it was dying. Why the hell did this? I'm not playing you. I literally just had my Blizzard or my battle.net stuff pop up on stream. Well, not on stream, in front of my computer screen while I'm in the middle of streaming. I'm like, I should get on the bike, huh? I know I fought you. Oh, you know what? I just realized we don't have a whole lot of repels, but that also could be okay. Wind, Fang, Acid, Shadow, General, Moon. Whoa, you did. You're one-time trainer. In that case, it's my turn. Let me train with you. So he battles us out here. Okay. I don't hate that, because when we go into Stark Mountain is when the Team Galactic stuff typically happens. So it's like, I'd much rather battle him out here. Okay. I'd much rather battle him out here in there. Okay, so Shuckaberry, this boy's setting up stealth rocks. We doing a Wi-Fi battle or what? Okay, gotta remember his team. I know he normally has a Claydol as this ace, which is kind of lackluster, if you ask me. I think with Revenge, we will be sitting very pretty against that thing. Okay, so he's sending in an Umbreon. I'd be curious to see what this Umbreon, how this Umbreon is going to be run. Oh wow, Toxic. Everyone don't get surprised at once. The typical Umbreon set. How much is this gonna do? It's exactly half. Would Stab Thunderbolt do more? And Signal Beam. This is where the mathematics come in. Signal Beam is base 75, so it goes to 150 because it's super effectiveness. Whereas Thunderbolt is base 90, go to 135. So no, Signal Beam is technically stronger. Probably gonna get Protect right now. Interesting. Interesting. And I get a low roll, so I don't even kill him. I'm gonna heal up this Toxic Poison because I don't need Fabio getting screwed over from that. Because if he decides to go for Poison it again, he also could miss. I was gonna say I'm trying to just get around this, which I mean, I'm just trying to get around this because Umbreon is annoying. I don't really have a whole lot to deal with dark types outside of Superpower on for Alligator, which is probably what I should have went into, but it is what it is. Trying to clown on WoW? I'm down to download and pay for whatever if you are trying to play the game for a long period of time. Not right now, of course. Hey man, I'm down. I say it all the time. I had played it with Marcos, and I think I played a little bit with Met. I don't know if we were all playing at the same time. This was like last year, but I'm down. the perfect type of game for our friend group to play. The problem is that it's only PC based, and you got to spend $15 a month to play it. But there's a lot of content on there, so $15 a month for it is worth. I don't even have the most recent expansion for it. I was actually waiting till I had a little bit of spare money on the side to get the most recent expansion for it, because I didn't even know they came out with a new one. The most recent one that came out, I didn't even know about. The one that came out before, I think I remembered. But yeah, I'm totally down. You get to see you kind of get to see the origin of my YouTube name too. One of the key factors to my YouTube name, I should say. All right, so Clay Doll going for Calm Mind. I'm not really worried about it, because I don't know if you were the one who told me about wanting to play WoW, or I don't know if you were the one who mentioned it, because someone mentioned it recently. It might have been you, and like I didn't know if you were saying it as like a joke because of like playing RuneScape, and RuneScape I was told is pretty much the exact same game generally. But I know WoW is older and people have their opinions on it, but to me it's one of those games that I remember very heavily from my childhood, because my dad played it and I remember watching him play it one day, and I'm like, I want to play that. So I like made my own character and anything. I'm just trying to play anything else right now, getting tired of the same games. You know, that's actually the reason I went back to play WoW, believe it or not. Of a lot of the same games, just needed a refresher. That's really what it was, is I need a refresher. And it's one of those things too that with WoW, I don't have to make content with WoW unless I really wanted to. But even then, what would I make? Like, the only content I could see with making with WoW would be like streaming, and I don't have a PC that can handle streaming that game. Even if I turn down the resolution for the game, I don't think my PC can handle it. Hell, my PC can barely handle running this. It's fine right now, but like every couple minutes or so, if I'm getting an encoding overload on, what is this, 16-bit game, how the hell am I gonna run anything else? Also, what happened to, I thought they had toxic spikes up. Just goes to show how fucking tired I am. No, the Umbreon hit me with toxic. They now have regular spikes and stealth rocks up, which is not great. I'm gonna go for the waterfall. RuneScape is fine, but I'd rather play with someone else. Yeah, I get it. I mean, I love Marcos. I love men, everybody. I knew the moment that when we played WoW, like they were gonna play at a pace that was gonna be way too slow for me. And also inconsistent. So Oh, thanks, man. Filling me up. You're really strong. Let me tell you, you can definitely grind that game for a long time. Because there's always something to do. Whether it's you wanting to level up your character, if you want to get into the professions to like make gear, make equipment, make whatever, you can do that. There's PvP like battlegrounds. There's dungeons and raids, which is my favorite part of the game, is the dungeons and raids. So having someone to run through those with would be hella fun. There's also there's a lot of questing areas. So I think they changed this, and I think they changed this. This is just something that I didn't really have to really experience until I started playing with like Marcos. Was I believe you can do quest sharing, and it scales it. So like if you're in the same area and it will scale the enemies to make it technically the same difficulty as us, like for us, even though you're level 15 and I'm level 25. Because I know they do that for the dungeon groups. Because they sometimes do these things where you run through the dungeons. They call it time walking, and you go through a certain expansion's dungeons, and you basically go in and you can do the dungeons at whatever level that you're set at, and then you're supposed to get like really good gear, make your character stronger. You just need to get in Discord and talk about it sometime. We can probably make it happen tomorrow if you want to talk about it more then. Because I'm sure if we can get more people to be on board, then we can maybe get more people to play. Because it's not... It's not something that takes a lot of power to run. It only takes a lot of power if you want. Also, I just realized I'm potentially screwed here when it comes to the challenge, because I'm pretty sure we're definitely for sure doing 2 battles here. And there could technically be 3 if they decided to code in a battle with the old guy. Like you said, everyone playing at the same time and not getting left behind will be the problem. Yeah. But that's kind of where the level scaling thing is nice, because you can technically still quest with people and do dungeons with people, and it will still technically be the same difficulty. So... And really, you don't, like, when they hand out the quest, you don't really need to read all the dialogue, because you just need to know what your objective is. And realistically, any important quest is gonna have, like, dialogue. It's not gonna be stuff that you have to read and be like, okay, I have to read this silently. Like, it's like, oh, you need to go collect 15 of these. Okay. I don't need you to tell me a 2-paragraph story of why I need to go collect your berries. Whatever. I just got fake focus sashed. That's crazy. No shot. I just got fucking frozen. 10% chance to freeze, and that's what's happening. Yeah, and maybe what I might do is I might have a character that I level up as you play. Like, the thing is that because I played the game for so long, I literally have a character of like every race that you can have in the game. And every class. Because there's like an achievement if you get all the classes or whatever to max level, blah, blah, blah. So, and I have it like that too, because it's like, if you decide like, I want to be a good guy or a bad guy, technically, you know, I have a character that can play alongside that. Yeah, there's no shot we're getting to do a contest, so we're probably failing, or I shouldn't say we are failing this challenge. Especially because I've gotten frozen and put to sleep now in this battle. I'm downloading the game now. Looks like it's free up to level 20. It says yes. Yes, which, considering the max level is 80 now, that's not bad. It's really not bad. But yeah, if you want to try it out tomorrow or check it out tomorrow, we can definitely, I definitely have a couple characters that are still around that level. And like I said, there's so many areas, if that's what you want to focus on doing, like, let me tell you, you're gonna have plenty of stuff to grind for. Okay, and I hit a move now. I know this is not gonna kill either, which is really the sad part. I don't know why. It looked like from my lighting that the remote for my LED lights, it looked like it was bent, like on the side. I'm sorry for the speed up, but I'm getting annoyed by this. Come on. Kangaskhan. All right, I'm going into Dylan. I'm superpowering this thing. If it gives me the option to like wait to battle Jupiter, that'd be epic, but I don't think it does. Beyond Mega. All right, I definitely outspeed with Jefferson. And if you want to get cheeky, well, I'm trying to think if I rock slide here or if I just go for fly. I feel like it might protect. The double detect, really? Of course, man. 118 gigs. No, dude, when I tell you this game is huge. Oh, that sucks. That sucks a lot. Because you're just gonna detect again. No, you didn't. All right, if this thing is fucking focus ashed. So it did 80 points to me with that psychic. Not ashed. Thank God. Like, you know how I make the joke for that is like, I'm just walking in the menu. This is the exact opposite. Yeah, we're failing this challenge. I should have thought about that for a split second before coming in here. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, that's dangerous. Dangerous for her. Because if I break through. Night. Love you too. What are you doing? Oof. Oh, you too. All right, 10 growth. Maybe if I had Ice Fang still, I would have attempted to stay in to see if I could kill him in one hit. Because that would have been expert belt boosted and +2. Curious if I would have killed or not. But Frigid is always going to be the better option here. All right, Skunk Tank. It's that type combination. It's downloading. Hopefully it's done by next week. It will. I would say it'll probably be done overnight. Be pretty surprised. Why couldn't you just kill? It'd been great if we just said screw it. What is... We've had 3 battles in this stream, and everyone is just obsessed with putting status inflictions on me. My PC wired. It'll be done already at 10 gigabytes. Hey. I also think stuff like that just downloads faster on the computer. Maybe I'm crazy for thinking that, but I don't know. Sableye. I would just rather go in the Jefferson. Remix. It's exerting its pressure. Fake out. All right. Now you're just annoying. And I'm saying that with my PC too. Like, it feels like stuff downloads faster on there than it would on PlayStation. Or uploads faster too. Because like when I upload my stuff from the Share Factory onto YouTube privated so that I can put it on my computer and like edit stuff for it, it takes like forever to upload it on the PlayStation or upload it from the PlayStation to YouTube. It's like, why? Robot. I will say I'm glad that they fully healed us in between these two battles. I can appreciate that at the very least. Just don't... Whatever we get as a punishment, just don't be too harsh. I would be okay if we had to repeat the challenge. I would be absolutely okay with that. But now that I said that, that ain't happening. All right, let me pull this up on my computer, and it's gonna sound even more robotic than before. Next stream is an 8-hour stream challenge. You know what? This could technically count because if we have to do another stream, and like let's say if we wipe today, this technically would mean that the next stream that we do, we would have to do an 8-hour stream challenge. So I'm actually gonna count this. And if that feels cheap, I'm sorry. Let me write that down though. Yeah, the wheel is not cooperating in the slightest. Hold on. I haven't had it have this problem in a while, so Well, if this is going to be the case, what happens if I do this? No, it's just not cooperating at all. I've never had, or I shouldn't say I've never had this problem. I haven't had this problem happen in a very long time, so I have no idea why it's doing this. But I think if this is gonna be how, I think if this is how it's gonna cooperate, because if I click, what happens if I click refresh on the wheel? Okay, so it is just the timer that is acting up. That's not OBS. That's the same fucking challenge. No, I'm respinning. That's the same fucking challenge. All right, no Pokemon centers. I think we'll be okay with that one. Hey Siri, set a timer for 30 minutes. I hate doing this because it's like we have a timer already, but if it's not going to cooperate, then there's no reason to use it. All right, this is just gonna be, it's gonna be annoying, so I'm just gonna decide. Oh, we're getting an encounter. I didn't know that my repel ran out. I know we're just using the regular repels, but it's because we don't have a whole lot of other repels. Hey, PP up. So we technically have a higher quantity because we're still using repels. It's just, it's a rift across time and space. You can feel the waves of raging heat passing from the other side. Of raging heat. So this could either, I don't think this is Ho-Oh. I feel like this is either Entei or Groudon. Which, if it's either one of those and I need to use them. Let's see. I think this may be Groudon. Because I thought I heard something that you needed to get something and then have the red chain, obviously. Or restore. Take those. My thing is to, do I try to get Venus leveled up here? Because we will have a partner. So and I know there's a lot of double battles in here. A lot. Oh, still doesn't heal us up. So you have to get into a battle with the free heal. Which I guess is fine. I don't want to have Victory Bell out in a battle against two psychic type people. But we'll lead regardless. Because what did he lead with? Oracle? That does give us chlorophyll, though. That does... Never mind. He did not... He didn't... Tragic. Also, why did my cord come out of my controller? I'm trying to keep it plugged in. Okay, so I'm expecting 2 psychic type moves my way. So with that in mind, we are going to go into our dark type and hope that the psychic type moves don't do anything. I went for flare blades. Who's more threatening here, Soul Rock or Lunatone? I think Soul Rock, because I think Soul Rock is more of the attacker and Lunatone is more bulk. I don't know, like these guys have been around for years and I really never use them. I don't think they're bad Pokemon, they're just never get the chance to really sit down and use them. Like I said, I used a Lunatone in Reborn when we did our Reborn series. I'm seeing double. I am seeing double. Double. I also am realizing, depending on how long it takes us to get through Stark Mountain, and if there's anything else, we might have a late night stream, like a super late night stream. Because we started later than I wanted to. Oh. Why am I taking the future sight attack when I'm a dark type? How much sense does that make? This is risky, I know it is, but I don't have anything else. Because everything that has came out so far has been levitating. Claydol has Ice Beam, so it probably actually would have been smarter to go for... If you get bored, you can always come talk to me. That is true. True. I don't know how long you plan on staying up. Yeah, I think we go Giratina. Because the fighting type move is definitely not coming, apparently. How many Calm Minds did this Glalie all go for? But he didn't go for that many. Or was I just not paying attention? I mean, obviously I wasn't paying attention because I'm asking how many Calm Minds he went for, but... I mean, that's going to kill the Gallade. He must have set up at least 2 or 3, because that's doing a lot of damage. Because Claydol don't got it like that. He's bulky, but he don't got it like that. Wow. That is the second, just shy of 40 minutes. That's insane. Okay, thaws out and Sandstorm is gone. I guess the benefit too is that I'm always going to be the fastest thing on the field, so... Oh, he stole the special defense buff. So now This is basically like a neutral ice beam. Insane. Insane. Critical hit. Definitely wasn't necessary. Carnivore. How much does this do? Because if he's at least +2, it's like super effective damage. Ah. Fair enough, dude. Fair enough. It's going to be so misleading because the timer on the bottom is never going to be correct because it doesn't want to refresh when I click refresh on it. So that's the reason why I put my timer on. Now we're fully healed. Yes, sir. And we should be able to actually travel through here quicker because he would have gotten rid of the strength boulder puzzle. You even want to call it that? Portion. Your boy is going to be ecstatic. Wow, that's a tale of two opposites right there. That is a tale of two opposites. I think I just GTFO go into Jefferson. Okay. We got Crunch from this Renegade. Does a lot and gets the defense drop too. That sucks because Rock Slide is not going to hit. Wow. I'm surprised that quick attack actually killed. I mean, I guess if this Renegade has hustle, then yeah. But still, that was a lot of HP that, or at least percentage-wise, that Claydol was left with. Cloister. All right, I should just wipe the field with this. Never mind. I don't know what my luck is. Whose man's is this? Why are you hydro pumping when there was a dragon type on the field? The ice move was always going to be the best play because you would hit the one guy for super effective and the other guy for neutral. You freaking dork. Exactly why I'm rock sliding everybody. That choice ban. Give me that 50% boost. He does not get toxic spikes. Traiano. Be fucking for real right now. Y'all gave Cloister toxic spikes? In what fucking dimension did somebody say, that's a good idea? Man's got all dragons. I'm curious to see how much this does to shift tree. Does kill. Because with me getting stab and choice band buff from rock slide, it basically makes it super effective. So I was curious to see if that would be enough to kill, and it was. Dragon Pulse into the cloister, that might just kill it. Yep. This cloister has no fucking special defense. Nothing. Like 45 base special defense. It might not be that low. But it's low. Like, it's dirt fucking poor. That was a veteran and a dragon tamer. I don't want to be that guy, but that veteran trainers team, fucking terrible. Okay, so obviously that repel got us a lot further. X-ray. All right, focus the Lux Ray. Now I'll kill the Glalie. Hopefully. Actually, I don't know if I kill Glalie in one hit. This motherfucker went for sheer cold. I mean, it doesn't affect me because I'm a higher level than him, but he really wanted to go for the throat. That's how he was feeling. Also, I am apparently the slowest thing on the field, which is crazy. Close. Go for crunch on him. Okay, perfect. I'm glad that they focused him because with me being a grass type, grass has so many fucking weaknesses. I just didn't want to get stuck in a spot where it's like, oh, here goes my victory bell. Ha ha ha. LMAO. I don't like what I gotta do right now. Gotta get the hell out of here. Doesn't Torkoal learn Eruption? I might be crazy for thinking that, but I feel like he does. Sludge Bomb, Crobat. Why'd you have to do that? What's crazy is that someone you already outsped. What was the reason? Well, I hope you get staticked. Bitch. Yeah, look at you. Stupid. Watch me get full paired. Yep. Sucky thing is that Buck is going to lose all of his mons, and I'm going to get stuck in a 2v1. And have to play my ass off just to get out of a battle. Can you stop going for hazards and actually like attack? You're not helping me, especially when you're the last mon out and you're setting up hazards. Okay, Ninetales is out, and it is a fairy type. This type combination actually is super effective against my entire team. I could go Regice because we're super specially bulky. The Ninetales is gonna do. I think the Ninetales is gonna go for a fairy type move. Which if it goes for a fairy type move, then my switch would be Victory Bell. But if it goes for a fire type move, then Victory Bell dies. I think Giratina is so bulky, it's gonna eat up whatever. So I think this is the right play. See, I went from Flamethrower. I went for Flamethrower into the Cloister slot though, which with the sun being up and Cloister special defense being shit, it's dead. And I don't think he's got any other mons on his team. I think it's just those three. Which is stupid because this puts me in a handicap. Go for this wave. I'm hoping that Shadow Force just kills, and then I can bully down the other side. Okay, it does. Just don't get the T-Wave. Don't go for T-Wave. Just go for Crunch. I hate this. Hey. No. I just folded all those clothes. Not for you to sit there and lay on them. And then when I have to move them when I go to bed, for you to get all bitchy. What we're not gonna do. Ursaring? Oh my god, he got hurt by the spikes. Wonderful. I was about to say, that's a critical hit if I've ever seen one. Wow, I'm surprised we actually killed in one hit. Because it's not stab. Stab does go a long way in these battles. In this game. In this game that we play. Okay, Gliscor. I'm just gonna go Dylan. I wish Dylan had Intimidate. Say it like every time. Oh, how I wish you had Intimidate, my friend. Oh, I don't know how much the sun... I don't remember how much the sun nerfs my water type attacks. He's definitely gonna live. God, he ate that. And he has X-Scissor. But we should be able to eat one. It went pretty well, actually. Now, as long as I don't get a min roll, I kill him. Oh, I got the flinch. Thank God. I was about to say, I really just got... The same thing happened again, like what happened earlier with the Umbreon, where I did 50%, and then it's like, the next turn I did like 49.1. You're not a trainer that should be taken lightly. Yeah. Especially considering I just had to 1v2 you guys. I feel like these two are not normally here. Aim this way after winning the battle tower. An interesting choice. Interesting decision you made. I think I'm losing my victory bell here. Unless I get a crit and kill this Wigglytuff, I think I'm losing my Wigglytuff, or my victory bell. All right, we killed it in one hit. Thank God. Alakazam, nope. No siree. You are not doing this to me. I know what you're capable of. Yep, look at you. You're just flexing that you have all these moves. I can flex on you if you want me to. Let me kill this Alakazam first. You want to flex all the moves you got, X-Blood? I can flex my moveset. We just get rid of this guy first, because he's a little bit more scary than you are. Critical hit? Definitely not necessary. This boy is just setting up. He's not clicking any offensive moves. Damn, that did nothing. All right, you better kill this Metacam in one hit then. Because I'm killing this X-Cloud. Critical hit definitely wasn't necessary. I think I said this in the last stream. Like, the victory bell has... Oh my God, I didn't even think about that. I could have been screwed that high jump kick on me because I keep forgetting that I'm a dark type sometimes. And he gets pure power. So he would have 100% killed me. Oh my goodness. Boy just got hella lucky. Here's to see even at -1 if I can still kill a Rampardos. Probably shouldn't play risky like that. Because Rampardos has one of the highest attack stats in the game. Okay, we at least have speed. And my timer went off, which means we get a reward now. Hell yeah, brother. Level 82 on Renegade. Pelipper. Setting up the drizzle. I feel like I stay in and rock climb. Just to do the damage. Doesn't make sense to really switch. I don't need to. And Claydol is fat. Wow. I really don't know speed tiers that well for lower tier mons. What the hell is Pelipper's base speed that he's getting outsped by a Claydol? Not important. That's what. Oh my god. Wake up. Myself. Another illegal ability. Heck yeah. I'm glad we're getting all these now when we really don't get to use them for much longer. I'm gonna try refreshing again. Oh. No evolving. That should be easy, right? Hey Siri, set a timer for 30 minutes. I'd rather take advantage of the fact that we're in here and we can potentially get myself some good sheet. And not have to worry too much when it comes to the Elite Four. And for the fact that we are going to be battling the Elite Four again and just trying to get as many levels as I can on my current team. Oh wow, a bird keeper. Great for the grass type I'm leading with. The dynamic duo of Breloom and Staraptor. And this Staraptor has Reckless. So Brave Bird is definitely on. Take Brave Bird. Probably Fabio, actually. So if I get the static off with Fabio, then we're looking real good. I actually did less than I thought I would do. I thought that would have done way more. I know it's resisted, but I still would have thought that would have done way more. Seed Bomb into the Claydol, which will do almost enough to kill. I thought it was going to kill. But it's got Mach Punch. And doesn't Breloom get Technician? Oh, that's gonna hurt. I don't think that will kill. No, don't even think about it. And of course you get paralyzed when I'm gonna Thunderbolt you. Ugh. Okay, Noctel. They're gonna bring it, which is fine here. Do I swap? Who do I swap to if I swap? I don't think there's anybody I do swap to. I think I just stay in and heal. Because Noctowl can't really do a whole lot to Ampharos, I don't think. I know it got Psychic type. Mach Punch. Get paralyzed for being a dick. Nope. Moonblast. I lied. Okay, chill out. Who can I switch into a Moonblast? No one really. When I look at my team, no one really wants to take a Moonblast. This sucks, actually. Maybe Giratina? Because of the typing, not so much the fact that it's a legendary. Yeah. Because with the Hariyama being out on the field, this boy could have thick fat. I'm just curious to see how much this does. Because it's not stab. Yeah. That's insane damage. And he goes for Earthquake, which will do decent amount to Torkoal. Actually, never the fire type move. I guess if he has thick fat, but even then, why would you not go for the fire type move? Would it not just be better? Oh, the switch. It appears I've been pranked with this Fearow. Damn it. You switch. Why did you switch? That's crazy. That's actually insane that she did that. Or whatever. Whoever did that. Wow. No words, really. No words to say. All right, Cloyster. I'm gonna spatial run this Fearow. Hydro Pump. The sun's out. What are you doing? What are you doing, Buck? You're supposed to be like some high-end, tough-ass trainer, and you're over here doing stupid shit. I'm surprised that that Cloyster actually lived. That 180 defense he's got. Gonna punch through a thick piece of ice. Fabio is 83. Toxicroak. Okay. No Sucker Punch. We weren't up to the task. Yeah, I don't know what your partner was thinking. I'm gonna keep it a fat stack with you guys. Don't know what your partner was thinking with that play where I'm gonna swap out the Noctowl and then bring it back in. Did you really think I was gonna Shadow Force the Hariyama? Okay, so there's a couple trainers over there. That might be enough for us to get through here. And that would be absolutely nuts if I do have enough. Or if that is enough, I should say. Wait, did Venus hit 80? Venus did hit 80. So there's these two. There's another two. There might be 3 more battles we have left. 3 more double battles. Keenan and Cassandra. We got Jumpluff and we got a Primeape. Okay. Who's more scary to me in this situation? Damn, Jumpluff? Okay. Outrage. I mean, that kills, right? No. Wow. What effective Ice Beam doesn't kill? Ain't that a damn shame? What else we got? Ampharos? Okay. Well, you're locked into Outrage. I mean, Sludge Bomb is just the safer bet. I don't know if Ampharos is going to have anything, really. Of course, the Outrage switches over to my Victory Bell. How well do we eat this? Ate it better than I thought we would. Ate it better than I thought we would. Question is a Sludge Bomb gonna kill from this range? I actually don't know. Does. Awesome. Steelix. Okay, this is probably where Venus says her goodbye. It was fun being here. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of dodge. I think we just go Giratina. Even though I think we go Giratina. Okay, so you got the max amount of turns with that. I'm curious to see what Steelix is gonna go for here. Iron Tail, okay. The neutral play. So Primeape is confused, which is good for us. Oracle comes in. which if he goes for a fire type move, that would be huge. All right, we do kill. I'm talking about. Doesn't hurt himself. Wow. So Fire Blast in the sun. Okay. Yeah, I just go for the Aura Sphere. Because that should kill from this range. And if it doesn't, I'm gonna be pissed. We got a crit. I really don't know if that crit mattered. I don't think it did. Because he was really low health. But I didn't want to go for Spatial Rend and miss. That was the one reason why I didn't go for Spatial Rend there. Is because I didn't really want to have the miss happen. Right, let's go for the Earth Power. Won't kill. And he lands the Thunder. That's kind of wild because I'm pretty sure Thunder's accuracy is like half in the sun. I'm pretty sure its accuracy gets halved in the sun. So the fact that he just landed that and got the paralysis, this person needs to go play the lottery. Has luck / skills that we've never even thought of. Banat. God, I about misclicked and I was about to get so angry. I was about to get so angry. Why would you not Fire Blast? Oh no, I lost all my PP for Shadow Force, even though I finished the battle, and I'm just gonna get right back. Ooh, a rare candy. Okay, so we gotta use that now because we don't want it to get lost in the surplus of rare candies that we have. So I think we'll give it to Fabio because Fabio would benefit from it the most. It's a level 84. Let me ask to see if you know what is the time. Imagine the time is always on the bottom screen. Whoa, we got some big boys in the house. Okay, Tyranitar and Rapion. Wait, ain't gonna lie. So Crunch. Go for Calm Mind, which to me doesn't make a whole lot of sense there, but I'm curious to see how much this does. I still don't think I've gotten a critical hit since giving Venus the scope lens. And that's really annoying to me. All right, but at least we get rid of this Tyranitar before he can do any damage, so that's at least beneficial to us. Lucky thing is that this Drapion literally resists all of my moves on Victorville. I think we just switch. I know we keep going to Revenge, but like he's literally the best typing to counter the battles that we are in. Let's see, do you have Rocket or what? I think so. Earth Power, damn. That should be a dead Aggron, I believe. Yeah. The Aggron's got no special defense. Oh. Makes sense, makes sense. Torterra. I think I'm alright, because if he Fire Blast Torterra, I mean, I'd imagine a Fire Blast in the sun killing a Torterra. Shouldn't be ludicrous to feel that way, but I've seen some crazy shit in this game. Alright, special to melt this Torterra. Well, 86. What is this? What is this weather war we're playing right now? I mean, a special run is gonna still do a lot of damage. Even more than I thought it would. Crazy. Okay, he still has his yeah, cloister. Oh, we're good, we're good, we're good. All right, Magmortar. It's gonna go for the Earth Power. Assuming that him and Electivire have pretty similar stats, I think he's gonna take this. Yeah, live on a sliver. Focus Blast. That's a dead Cloister. But it's okay. The Magmortar will die to the Sandstorm. Okay, another rare candy. I think, yeah. I was like, I'm thinking, let's go Dylan with that. I was thinking about, oh, we should go with Giratina because he just leveled up. And it's like, well, like, let's not overdo it. Do I have to come? No. All right, this is our last repel, so hopefully we can make this one count. I'm just trying to remember where to go exactly. I think it's over here. Yeah, it is over here. I remember now. Because we got these two. My 3 double battles might have been correct. Dragon Tamer Drake and Black Belt Jarrett. Look at this lineup. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. I'm going to not be able to switch, really. Great. I think we just have to try and kill Garchomp. Albeit we have to try to not die ourselves. Which we don't. It just depends on what this Machamp decides to do. I almost died to the rough skin. Of course. Cool. Thanks. It's just but again, what realistically should I have done there? Because nothing is going to want to take either one of those attacks. And I feel like I'm about to lose Jefferson as well. God damn. Unless you go Torkoal right now, which Torkoal would be the play. Because Hydro Pump will do less damage. It will also draw attention to you for that Kingdra. Because I don't know how much a Choice Band Fly is going to do. I wasn't sure if it was going to one-shot. That's why I was really, really worried. But am I glad that it did? I'm glad that it did. Fire Blast from this range should kill Machamp. It should. If it doesn't, I'm going to be stunned. Absolutely. Dragonite. I'm gonna have to go for Fly on the Dragonite. Hurricane misses. Goes for the close combat. If you go for Solar Beam on that Poliwrath, you're looking spiffy. You're looking wonderful. More damage than it would have done initially. Just barely lives. Close combat, I just wait. Critical hit wasn't necessary. What did the Cloister have for offense? It was Icicle Spear and Hydro Pump. So if you Icicle Spear that Dragonite, we're fine. Damn. Pack it up. Pack it up, Dragonite. Just, you gotta stop. You gotta get the hint. All right, level 84. That really sucks though about the victory bell. Really does suck. The question is, I mean, if I want to win, I need to have a team of 6 to go and battle the Elite Four. It's more so the idea of what does my team need? Like what hurts my team the most? I mean, a fairy type does. And we had a counter, but our counter is now gone. Kind of. I don't know. I'm gonna have to really look at my PC box and see, because I don't want to use another legendary, really. Which I don't think we really have much in the form of legendaries in our PC box. I think it's just Lugia, and I don't want to use Lugia. I'm upset about losing that victory bell though. I mean, I guess I can look and see what other grass types are in my box. I genuinely think though the only other grass type, other grass starter I have is Sceptile, and I really don't want a third dragon type. So we'll have to really think about that. Crazy. Another illegal move. Which, now that I'm thinking about it too, if this is officially going to be the finale stream, we got to use this stuff now. So like the 2 illegal abilities and illegal moves. Like that shit's got to be used now. Not now, but like. I hope you understand what I'm trying to get at. Oh, this is one of the worst ones we could have gotten right now. I'm gonna chance it though. Hey Siri, set a timer for 30 minutes. The reason why this one's risky is because we just ran, so we obviously don't want to run into any sort of encounters. Okay, so nothing ordinary just yet. So he said survival area, which we'll go over there. I'm gonna deposit the victory belt in the box though, because it's dead. We didn't take the scope lens off of it, did we? I don't believe we did. No. Well, I actually had a pretty decent moveset. It wasn't great, but it was decent for what it was. Okay, so... I'm debating on going with Gardevoir. Even though Gardevoir kind of doesn't really help with the Elite Four that well. I still think it's the best. I think it's the best thing to go with. Or it's one of the best things we could go with. But yeah, you can see, I was saying this earlier, and by earlier I mean previous stream, we don't have a whole lot of type diversity in the box anymore. Obviously, that has to do with the fact that we've lost a full box worth of Mons, but we really don't have that much type diversity anymore in our PC box, which kind of sucks big time. But I'm going to go ahead and put her on the team. I think I know what I general illegal move and whatnot. Actually, yes, I do know what I want to do. And that will be something that we will do once we get to the Elite Four gate. That's what we're going to call it. Hold on. So I'm looking, not necessarily looking at Elite Four teams, because I don't necessarily, I'm not like trying to, oh, cheap. Blah, blah, blah. I'm more so looking at this so I can see what levels they're at, because we are currently at mid 80s, right? With the Gardevoir 80-ish. The reason why I'm thinking about this is because if I were to go in here and battle everybody, which you can see there's 2, 4, 6, 10, 14 people here to battle. As much as the experience would be nice, probably helpful even, I don't particularly want to. I don't want to battle all these people. Now, God forbid, if I wipe in the Elite Four, I know exactly what I can come do. So I think that's going to be what we do. Is especially because the technical level checkpoint for us beating Cynthia the first time is 78. So I can't imagine these battles being like insane if I had to do them all with a full team of 78s. So I'm not going to. Cynthia's ace is 89. So with that information, I will just say screw it and go in, especially because most of our team is mid 80s, and like the Aaron's levels are like 83 across the board. Like that's totally doable with this squad. I'm pretty sure when we went into the Elite Four the first time, our levels were pretty much around the same, except for Giratina. But even now, Giratina won't be over leveled technically. They'll be right on par with everyone. So I'm 100% okay with this. I think this is what we do. And like I said, if we wipe, then we have all those people to battle in next time. But I am very nervous for this because I want to make sure I win. Really, that's the big thing. All right, but I'm gonna go ahead and get the proper stuff on my team. So any illegal ability of my choice, any illegal move of my choice, I will throw on the team right now. And I also should probably look what else I have. Shooter and egg move. Okay, so I have that as well. I also have 2 get out of jails, so those will probably get burned during this Elite Four run, if I had to imagine. It's absolutely fine with me. I'm gonna go ahead and play some music in the background while we do this as well. If we win, huge. So happy. The 8. Let me make sure that this is a Gardevoir, not Curlia. And I want Magic Guard. Yep, we are finally doing this strategy. We're gonna go Magic Guard and we're gonna throw a Life Orb on it. Kind of scared me just now. Why? Because we'll we'll basically get us the buff from the Life Orb, which is I think a 20% buff, if I'm remembering correctly. So that was one illegal ability. For illegal moves, I'm trying to think of what the best grass type move I could give Gardevoir would be. Because I know I'm going to go with Flash Cannon to deal with other fairy types. Is it Seed Flare? I could go Leaf Storm and then just switch out. That also could be an idea. I think Seed Flare and Leaf Storm are the same base power. Or maybe Seed Flare is a little bit stronger. Yeah, let's go Seed Flare. That's the 2 illegal moves out of the way. That was one. Let's just do that. Who do we want to give the other illegal ability to? Right now, I'm at a toss-up between Regice and Feraligatr. Because with Regice, he's already so bulky. I thought about doing Thick Fat because why not? Or Solid Rock. So any super effective damage is basically like mitigated and does nothing. But with Feraligatr, I was just thinking, is Intimidate better for him? And I was thinking, team-wise, Intimidate would always be better. Because it's always a free switch into something because it will get its attack lowered. I think we do go with the Feraligatr here. And change its ability to Intimidate. Which isn't really an illegal ability because he technically gets it in this game, so... Now, the real question we need to ask ourselves is for this Tutor and Egg move. Do I give him Ice Fang back? Because Rock Climb could be good. And Waterfall and Crunch is good because they're both stab. And Superpower is good because it's a super strong attack, and more than likely, if it's super effective, I'm killing it. And as far as Ice type coverage goes, Reggie, I don't have any sort of Ice type coverage whatsoever. You know what? Maybe this is gonna be this might be a stupid play or a stupid thing to do. but I'm gonna actually save my chance. We do white out. Because it's always a possibility. It really is. I don't want it to, obviously. Okay, so all of our moves are pretty high base power, and then like I said, me giving it a life orb will guarantee I get the boost without taking any sort of actual damage, which is good. So I think this is what we go with for our And if I somehow fuck this up, and I deserve to lose. All right. I still have technically 10 minutes on my challenge too. So if I can pretty much sweep through Aaron and then maybe sweep through Bertha, with this challenge still on play, this could be really nice for us. But let's go. So I learned when I was looking up the levels for Cynthia that Cynthia, and I think it's every single Elite Four member, have 4 random teams that we could have seen, and we did not. So that's why our battle against Cynthia, I was like confused because I'm like, he normally doesn't have these mons, but like they changed things up. So he did. All right, Yan Mega level 83. So I think Rock Slide for the most part is a pretty free clip. Obviously outside of Drapion, it's not. I'm pretty sure it's a pretty free click on everybody. Except for that guy. And this is the one guy that has a fire type move too. All right, but Ampharos should be able to handle this rather well, right? Bug bite. Oh, get the static. Get the static. That does a lot, but it's because he has Technician. So good damage. Good damage. Okay, we take one, or we take another one, I should say. Now I get staticked. And we bought healing items beforehand, so we should have plenty of healing items to get through here. With money in this game. Like, a ridiculous amount. Alright, so Armaldo is coming in. This is actually pretty scary. I think Dylan should be able to handle this, especially now that Dylan has Intimidate. So we're gonna lower Armaldo's attack, but also be super effective on him with Waterfall. It's a Pasha Berry. That still does good damage. X Scissor. long as you don't get a crit, we're chilling. No crit. We're chilling. Okay, Heracross. Could I see this being a Guts Heracross? Absolutely. Which is, I think, more of a reason to go into Jefferson. Because if he decides to protect, I'm gonna go for Fly. Like, if he decides to protect, then... Oh, no protect. Ooh, that could have actually hit me while in the sky, too. That would have been bad. But Choice Banded Quad effective, yeah, you're not taking this. I don't even think you're taking this in 3 lifetimes. How much damage this is doing. Alright, Drapion is coming in. Is Giratina my best bet in taking on this Drapion? I genuinely don't know. I could see it having Aqua Tail, and that's scary. Steelers. So I think we go with Giratina here. And Earth Power. Night Slash. That's probably a critical hit. Yep. Okay, I'm glad to know that that's a critical hit, though. I'm glad to know that that's a critical hit. And we almost got one, too, which is insane. And he's going to heal here, which is big. Because that's not a critical hit that we just got. Power. Massive. Absolutely massive. So we know we take a critical hit too, so. That did so much less. That did what? 120? No. 118? No, that's not math. 128. 350. Yeah, that crit did way more. Like, a surprising amount more. Okay, you having a Scyther is odd. Would this thing be Focus Sashed? No. Which, him having a Scyther is actually not super ridiculous because Scyther and Caesar have the same base stat total. Which is crazy. That it's an evolution and it doesn't actually like change outside of typing. But we managed to get through the first one. No problems. I think Bertha, she's more than likely gonna have a Sand Setter. We know this. It's just, is it going to be T-Tar? Is it going to be Hippowdon? Last time it was Tyranitar, so it's making me think I should just lead with Dylan. But I feel like I think we lead with Regice. Oh, the timer just went off too. Look at this. Holy shit. Okay. I gotta remember after this battle to spin the reward wheel. But right now it's not really that important. Okay, Hippowdon. I don't know if you get superpower. I know you get Stone Edge. I do know you get Stone Edge. I'm just gonna stay in. I'm gonna go for Stealth Rock. Ooh. Okay. Really only gonna mess with Regice and Aerodactyl, which is good at least. Doesn't hurt my team too bad. And that Ice Beam did a lot more than I thought it would. So that is also really good. If you go for Stone Edge, I hope you miss. It does not miss. But we are very bulky. Oh my goodness. I know it's not sad, but still. This Regice is insane. Crit didn't matter there. That's just BM. That is just BM. Laying down over there. I was like looking for Delilah. I'm like, where'd she go? All right, Tyrant in the sand. I think did we try this the last time? No, I don't think we did. But we are gonna intimidate him, which is good. This is so risky, but I want to try it. No, he's gonna have the Chople. I'm gonna go for Waterfall. I'm pretty sure last time we tried something like this, he had the Chople Berry on him. So I'd rather just go for the Waterfall. Yep. Let's say we could get the flinch as well. Because I'm like so certain that she's running a Chople Berry on Tyranitar. Which is not too big of a deal because we still outspeed and we still kill. Rhyperior. You know, there's a part of me that quickly handcrafted this Gardevoir to be Magic Guard Life Orb. So I swear to God, if I don't kill with a Seed Flare, then this game is rigged. It's fucking Focus Sash. Are you kidding me? If I get hit by a Fairy type move, I die. Or not a Fairy type move. I meant to say a Steel type move. I don't know why I said Fairy. Oh yeah, I don't get hit by the thing. Yeah, I remember that. That scared the shit out of me too, because I was like, oh, I'm at 16 HP. I'm just gonna die. I also went for flash cannon here instead of the quad effective seed flare because I didn't want to miss, and the special defense drop means I'm probably gonna do about the same damage, maybe a little bit less. Yeah, about the same. And then I outspeed, so I don't need to worry about that. Okay, just do not bring in the Swamper. Because I overlooked and saw her team, and I saw that she had a Swamper. Just don't bring in the Swamper. You are... Okay. I don't think Swamper gets Aqua Jet. I think this thing is going to have a Rindo Berry. So do I chance this here? Do I chance this? Because I could miss Seed Flare too. I don't think it has Aqua Jet. I think I just say, fucking I gotta go for it. Okay, so it changes it to 2 times effective, I believe. That's insane that that does not kill. I'm sorry. That is insane that that does not kill. Base 120. Super effective. Life Orb Magic Guard. I have healed there? Maybe. Especially with hindsight being what it is and him going for Avalanche for whatever fucking reason. Definitely could have healed there. But I also didn't expect Avalanche on a Swamper. I would have probably put Ice Punch. Or Ice Beam. Or Blizzard. One of those. Probably should have went into the Regice. Or Giratina, actually. Giratina would have been perfect for this. Because of the -2 and special defense. Okay, Dylan's getting a crit though. Big crit for the kid. Waterfall and Crunch do the same damage, so we're just gonna go for Crunch. That way we have PP for our other moves. Would it have been smarter for me to switch? I guess to preserve the Gardevoir, yes. Definitely would have been smarter there. Oh, I forgot about the rocks. It's annoying. I'm gonna heal. I'm expecting the Stone Edge. Which, if it's not stab, I don't really think it's gonna do too much. Double team. Yeah, poison heal. Yeah, you do. Okay, so that's annoying, but at the very least, I am quad effective, and I know you don't have any focus sashes or anything like that. This is how you want to go down, Bertha. This is the road you want to go down. Are you fucking kidding me? Suck my... Guillotine. That was a 33% chance to hit, by the way. I just want to make that record clear. Yes, he was higher level than me, or she was higher level than me, but that was a 33% chance to hit move, and you got it. And all I needed to do was hit an ice beam, literally. I hit an ice beam, this thing dies. And I said it earlier, what happens if I lose Regice? I have no more ice type coverage. Fucking God. And this guy's just gonna... live on a sliver stored, but that's not good because... you have protect. So this thing's moveset is protect, double team, guillotine, and possibly earthquake. Who the fuck hurt you? That you thought that making this set was okay in any capacity. The fact that you can do all this and you're trying to go for double protects? Just kill it, please. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Double team, poison heal, guillotine protect. Bullshit. God, if I didn't have speed up too, that would have been the most excruciating experience. Let me tell you, it already was excruciating and I didn't even have to deal with it for more than like 3 minutes. But the fact that it took my Regice from me, dude, if I get a fucking jailbreak, I think I gotta bring back the Regice more than I bring back the Gardevoir. Because that Regice is crucial in helping us beat Cynthia. And now I don't even know what to do with that. All right, let me heal up my team and see what my reward is for my troubles. So we got no new encounters, so we will go to our reward wheel, probably for maybe the last time in the series. Give me a my choice or a jailbreak. Nah, it's all right. We got another free heart scale. Because that's definitely what I needed. Close out of that. same. That's the exact same challenge. So we will respin. Kill every encounter you run into. I mean, it's a give me, so might as well. And I'm not gonna ask Siri to set a reminder, a timer for this one, because we are basically reset itself. And this could potentially be the last. Also, let me just bring you guys over, because I lost the ones who were in that spot anyway. All right, so he's gonna probably lead with some sort of sunsetter. I know he led with Rapidash initially when we fought him before. Whether or not he kept the Rapidash on his team is a good question. I feel like he's gonna have like Ninetales or something. I think he's gonna have an automatic sunsetter for his team this go around. My point exactly. Okay. This actually works out really well for us. Really well. Infernape, all right. I'm a little bit scared of Infernape, but I don't think it's gonna be too bad. I don't think he had knockoff. I don't think he did. Flare Blitz in the sun, that's gonna hurt. It is resisted though. And we have a lot of HP, so he's gonna take a little bit of recoil. And Life Orb too. That'll actually be enough, more than likely be enough for me to take him out with this Earth Power. Kind of sucks because Dylan isn't gonna really be able to do that much, but I guess that's okay because the sun's out, so they screw it and just go into Dylan here anyways. Even though the Houndoom's gonna 100% have Intimidate. Oh, we outspeed too because our Intimidate went off first. Okay, we made it use its White Herb. All right, so it's not Sash, then we just kill it. Because even if you take away, or you take the fact that yeah, critical hit, I don't think it mattered. I mean, I'll take it. Because if it did matter, then we got it when we needed it. But if it didn't matter, excuse me? I understand that I have some legendaries, but it seems a little bit sketchy when the Elite Four members in non-randomizers have legendaries. I swear to God, if this thing is fucking focus sashed. Okay, it's not. Thankfully. That was his ace. That was 86. All right, Magmortar. I mean, I can stay in, right? Yeah. Rock Slide hits this thing pretty damn hard. And you're not sashed. Who haven't we seen yet? Flareon gonna come out? Nope, Rapidash. Huh. Okay. This is good for us, though. I'm telling you, me choice banding this Aerodactyl was like the smartest item combination I could have ever gave him. Because he outspeeds like everything. I don't think he's been outsped since we've gotten him. Okay, so that was a pretty damn easy battle. But him having a legendary concerns me. So I'm expecting... Oh God, Lucian is gonna have a legendary, and then Cynthia's gonna have one too. With Cynthia, I have no fucking idea what legend she's gonna have, but psychic type legends, I don't think Lucian's... Did Lucian have any of the lake spirits? Probably not. What other... Mewtwo. No, they wouldn't give him Mewtwo. I feel like they would have to give him a legend on the same caliber of Moltres, so it has to be one of the, like, the lake spirits. Or maybe like a Lottie. Or Celia, maybe. I don't know. We have PP ups, which I'm going to actually give to Rock Slide. And then to Spatial Rend. I only have 2 max elixirs. Oh, I have a PP max. Could have used that. Is it still worth using it though? I think it is. Because now that will give me 3 spatial runs. God forbid I need to click spatial run in this next battle. Which I don't know. All right, please just don't wreck my team. I think I need all 4 of these guys to beat Cynthia. And I'm not sugarcoating that. And this is possibly one of the worst things I could be in with against this guy. If I'm lucky, I'll get a flinch, because I kind of need a flinch. That's not good. I don't think we kill either. Unless I crit him through this, I don't think we kill. Oh, we do. Wow. I'm completely surprised. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm completely surprised. Okay, so Gallade. We know it's not your ace anymore, because we're assuming your ace is going to be the legendary that you have. I'm going to go for Fly. I actually don't know with the choice band and everything. I don't know if we kill. Because the Reflect being up. Okay, we do. Holy shit, this thing is insane. Like, I knew, like, I got into a situation where I could actually make it work. And now I have. Now I'm seeing the vision. I am seeing the vision very clearly. Okay, Ice Punch. Didn't do too much. He might be Life Orbed. That's Life Orb damage. It's not. But you heal, which eats up another turn of Reflect, which is good for us. Which is really, really good for us. Because I would rather not have a Reflect up when I know that there's going to be a Legendary in the back. Okay, so Metagross is down. So what did we kill? We killed Mr. Mime. Gallade, Metagross. Latios. Okay. We got the Expert Belt. I also have no idea if this is gonna be a physical or a special Latios. I'm gonna take the guess, the throwing the, because the Soldew is an item for him, and I was right to think that. How much does this do? Oh my God. And we that's insane. Dylan really just fake focus sashed that Latios and killed him in one hit. Obviously that crit 100% mattered. Reflect being up and everything. I know I'm extra belt boosted and that was stab super effective, but nah, that crit 100% mattered. Insane. That was an insane turn. Short, like that's how insane it was. All right, obviously Espeon's gonna outspeed me. Probably Focus Sashed. Could be Life Orbed. Not Life Orbed, so it's definitely, well, does Espeon get Magic Guard? It's Magic Bounce. I think it's definitely Sashed. No. All these assumptions on what I think is going to be Sashed have been like debunked. Nah, this guy's Sashed. I'm willing to go mano y mano. I'm probably faster. I sure am. The real question is, do I eat up a Psychic? Well, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Doesn't matter. Wow. That was a battle and a half. That, I'm telling you, that for alligator living on one. Crazy to me. Okay, so now I gotta really think. Dylan could be a good lead. But if Because what could Cynthia have that could completely bone me over? That she would lead with. The Spiritomb is like almost always the lead. Like that's what everyone expects. So if I lead with Dylan, it's okay if the Spiritomb is a physical attacker, which I don't think it is. So then I would want to lead Jefferson, because Jefferson is fast and would hit like anything. If Cynthia has her Milotic, which she more than likely will, that's gonna suck. Hey Ash, how we doing? How we doing? We're actually potentially finishing up the series. We have our battle against Cynthia. And as you can see, we had a couple of casualties in our Elite Four run. You missed a crazy moment about like 3 or 4 minutes ago. I don't want to say too much about it. I'm just telling you, go back, scroll back about 3 or 4 minutes, maybe even 5, and just watch the moment. And then when you find out what happens, then you can come back to the live. I'm telling you, it is insane what happened just then. But I don't want to spoil it because it was insane. Are you growing a beard? This seems new. I've always been like I've always been able to define, so I'm trying to get it to be a little bit more defined. So like you can see it down here, but like on the side of my face, it's not really there yet. So, but it'll be there soon, hopefully. And by soon, I'm hoping like a month or 2. Please, 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 please. Do not wreck me. Okay, she does leave a Spiritomb. I think you look good with or without it. Thanks, man. I prefer myself with the beard because I already like people don't assume that I'm 24, almost 25. So like if I'm babyface, like people definitely don't know. Definitely don't know. Oh my god, that does not nearly enough damage. But we did get the flinch, which is big. I'm gonna rock climb just to try to push it over the half. Are you kidding me? Resto Chesto? Oh, Resto Lum. Okay. Well. Okay, we got the defense drop though. We should kill. We should. Because we got that defense drop. All right. All right, Togekiss. Here's problem child number 1. One of like, probably like 4 on her team, to be honest. I'm not really scared of Roserade too much. But any sort of fairy type or dragon, I'm pretty nervous about. But I think a stab, choice banded, super effective rock slide should be able to one-shot it. Which it is. Ario, okay. I think we go into Dylan and we just superpower. Might be. No, no, no. See, this is where I forget. I'm a dark type, so I shouldn't be doing that. The Spiritomb is the most annoying Pokemon on our team. Even in anime, it's tied to Ash's Pikachu solely because of Destiny Bond. Oh, huge switch. Huge switch right there. God damn. Why did that do so much, like, recoil? It was -1. And he had the best win rate in the Masters 8 since he was the only one to never lose a battle and took 6 months. Oh, I just got fake focus seshed by this Lucario. Okay, meteor. Oh, it was life orbed. Oh, no wonder why it also would have done so much damage. Okay, that checks out. That checks out. This Garchomp is gonna be a problem. Because he pretty much can come in and click Outrage on whoever he wants. I mean, we go to Dylan because of Intimidate. Obviously. Do that. I don't know if he gets any sort of setup, though. I think that's my biggest concern. Is if he gets any sort of setup. Okay, no, he's just gonna go for the Outrage. That's fine. Yeah, that's great, actually. I'm just gonna heal. I'm just gonna heal. Imagine if she had a Mega Lucario, since if Megas were in this game, she would be scarier and she's already the hardest champion. I think she would have went Garchomp. But when you think about it, yeah, she has a lot of mons on her team that are scary. Like literally almost every single one of her mons is scary. All right, so this Garchomp is now confused. I could be cheeky and swap. But I don't think that gets me anywhere. Now, if she hurts herself, that'd be great. Doesn't push herself over to the point of being half health. So she does go to the red, though. I could see a full restore happening here, so I'm just gonna not take any unnecessary risk, and I'm gonna heal myself. Because if she doesn't heal, which she does. Thing is, Mega Lucario is much better than Mega Garchomp because Garchomp's speed drop. Yeah, but also Garchomp's her ace. So like Steven could have had Mega Aggron and Oras, but he kept the Metagross. That's what I'm not just because the Lucario is better. I agree though, Lucario is a better Mega Evolution. Because of adaptability as well. It's nuts. Absolutely nuts. I'm also going through crunches instead of waterfalls because I'm assuming that she's gonna have Milo, maybe another fairy type of sorts. Oh wait, my game. Oh my god, I thought my entire PC just like crashed. And I was about to say, no fucking way it's happening on the champion battle. Yeah, everything just froze. That was very odd. As I was saying, I'm going through my crunches because if she had Milotic or any other fairies on her team, crunch isn't really going to do anything. Albeit if I'm stuck with my Feraligatr against the Milotic, then something must have gone horribly wrong. Is this the final battle? If we win, yes it is. If we lose, then nope. All right. Garchomp has been dealt with. I also gotta expect some sort of legendary. And there it is. What the hell? I gotta go Jefferson. I swear to God, everything that is holy and righteous, if I miss this rock slide. Okay. This should just kill this thing. Choice band. Super effective stab. Unless you're sashed. Which, why would you sash a Rayquaza? Oh my god, it's sashed. Everything I just said. Everything I just said. Why would you sash a Rayquaza? It just happened. It'd be comedy if she heals, though. My dude, this is strange. Out of a sudden, Rayquaza as the ace. I think they only did this for the rematches for this game because when you get the red chain, you're able to go to various points in the region and there's like portals for you to encounter other legendaries. I think that's the only he gave Flint, Lucian, and Cynthia all legendaries for their battles, but he didn't do it for Aaron or Bertha. So, all right, Ice Beam. We should be able to eat this up rather decently. I'm pretty sure there was a bigger level gap the first time we had this exchange, and it's the exact same way that we have to do it again. But the nice thing is if something were to happen to Ampharos, which, God, I would hope not. Oh. I know you get Marvel Scale, and you're attracting me. Nah, Fabio don't love these hoes. Fabio don't love these hoes. I told you he don't love these hoes. And guess what? We're finally back in the win columns of a fucking Nuzlocke. Let's fucking go. Oh, that feels wonderful. That's wonderful. I'm so happy. The revenge run has been completed. Even when shit got bleak, and it got bleak for us in this series. Look at that death counter right over there. A death counter for a long time was single digits. For probably like 7 or 8 streams, it was single digits. And then it went up. This is a very, very sweet victory. I'm very, very happy that we managed to do it. What a fucking team we had too. Our team for the post game, by the way, was insanely. And then we ended up losing also Gardevoir, which we really didn't use for that long. And then Regice as well. Regice was a tough loss. That one was bitter. Like, but given what he died to. That was probably going to be the only way that he was going to die. Because he was insanely bulky. But the rest of our squad showed out. This guy showed out. And Fabio, we know about Fabio. He was here the first Elite Four run. And this probably our MVP for this series. I think it's safe to say if we didn't have Giratina on our team when we did, we probably, I don't want to say we would have lost the series, but we definitely probably would have had a couple more game overs. He was too clutch for us. When you think about the first Victory Road run, he was the light at the end of the tunnel, which is ironic because he's supposed to be Satan and he lives in like a deep dark world. Hot, handsome from man to man. Whoa. Based on knowing how you look like from videos and streams, I hope you aren't comfortable with this. Not really. I mean, it's a compliment. I mean, people say things like that to each other all the time. I know some people get a bit weird about it if it's like guy to guy, but I don't really care. I don't really care too much about it. I don't care about it in the sense like it doesn't bother me, is what I'm trying to say. But damn, it's finally over. This was such a good series. Like, I had a lot of fun with this. I know that the last couple streams were a bit tough. We're having a lot of deaths and getting really unlucky. But the team that we built, like I said, after we beat the Elite Four the first time, was really, really good. And it's funny because I was complaining about having duplicate dragon types. And who were the two motherfuckers that were here for the first Elite Four run and the second one? The two dragon types. Although technically Ampharos did die in the previous stream, we got a jailbreak. So we brought the Ampharos back because that Ampharos had something to prove, had a chip on its shoulder. But the Aerodactyl didn't need no illegal moves, just needed a choice band, and it just was wrecking everything. So this was probably, or this probably would have been one of the hardest MVP selections, most valuable Pokemon select, Tina and Ampharos in the first Elite Four run. And even then, Ampharos only came around for the first Elite Four run because we had to rebuild after the Victory Road. So Giratina is the obvious easy option, but if these guys were all thrown on the team at the same time, man, it would have been a hard pick. It really would have. It maybe still could have gone to Giratina, but it would have been a lot harder of a decision because, like I said, the four months that survived, oh, excuse me, are all great. They all served a role. And what's crazy is that with Dylan too, he didn't have Intimidate until we brought him into the Elite Four. That's when I changed his ability. So that's insane. Yeah, what a series. We had a good time. We really did. I really enjoyed streaming with a different in a different style with the vertical. I enjoyed this number right here. The growth that we had on this series was absolutely outstanding. And it's nice to see that growth in real time. It's awesome. And I'm very, very grateful for it. I know we talked about it yesterday on Free Time Friday about having burnout and everything, but like today's stream was like a complete turnaround. It was like night and day difference. So I'm very glad that we continued. We're ending up victorious in the Nuzlocke category. We're finally back after having what I think a four streak of losses. Either a 4 or a 5 streak of losses. We came back, harder Nuzlocke type, harder game overall, came in, picked up a W where we needed to. I'm very, very grateful, like I mentioned. Thank you all for the support, everything. This is insane. This is actually insane that we're at the end. But we do technically know what our next series is going to be. That means I actually need to make the art for it at some point this week, but we'll find the time to do that. And speaking of our next series, I actually need to get the video for that and get it edited down and uploaded, because we technically started Pokemon Legends Arceus on a Free Time Friday stream, not yesterday, but the week before, because we were supposed to do these. So we're doing Legends Arceus with Hisuian Pokemon only. I think we talked about this maybe last Renegade Platinum stream. But that is the new series that is going to happen. So it's not going to be Mastermode or anything like that. It's just us playing through Legends Arceus in a Nuzlocke, and we're using only the Hisuian Pokemon because I want to have the challenge of limiting the amount of mons that I use, but also using only new mons, so I learn if I like them a lot or I don't. Some of them I use, some of them I haven't, so it should be generally pretty fun. And I think the first part of it was about an hour-ish long, so I'll make sure that that video gets uploaded at some point this week, like I mentioned, so that way we can get that series off and kick in. Death montage for this series probably be a little bit of time, because like I said last night, I have a lot of videos I need to sit down and edit. This is just adding to the pile now because there's 32 deaths. So I have to go back and figure out in what streams do I actually have deaths that I need to go and download and get that death montage ready. I don't know when it'll officially out, but I don't have any Legends Arceus. I'd like to imagine by the end of the week, next week, or maybe like Thursday, we may be able to get a stream in for it, but that is only if we get the video of Legends Arceus published first. Otherwise, if you don't see that video, then we are not. So there is the update when it comes to that. Ash, I appreciate the compliments that you've been throwing in chat. I really do. Really, really do. But that is going to wrap up things here because it is 1 o'clock in the morning. I need to go to fuck to bed. So if you enjoyed tonight's stream, make sure you show your support by clicking the like button down below, because it'd be greatly appreciated. Like I mentioned, death montage for this series is going to be done hopefully sometime soon. And we'll get that uploaded for you guys. And then, like I said, Legends Arceus is going to be the next series, the next live stream series that we start. So that should be a whole lot of fun. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Peace out.